on Yoshi's?
No, I think they're going
Oh,
to
okay,
Smash
okay.
Build. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that to fight a Meta Knight on Yoshi's is almost just you banking on you being one of the best players in the world and them not knowing how to play the game. It is so devastating. The platform placement, the low ceiling, everything lines up for Meta Knight. Just have a field day with you.
Well, looks like we are ready to get this third set of the Group B started. We are going to be starting on Smash Build, and well, Jay not starting as well as he could have.
Yeah, definitely could have had a better start, but you do technically have a lead at the moment. It's a small one, but it was short-lived. But yeah, you did have
You had it. Yeah, you
know?
had one. And well, looks like Capitancito is struggling to play this keep away game against Jay. After all, it's a pretty small stage, and well, Meta Knight's mobility is just so good. So the cat and mouse game, it's not going to be that easier for Capitancito.
Definitely true, and we can see that right now as Capitancito is just have seen so many up Bs from Capitancito, and it's because he is off stage time and time again.
Dead.
Punish. A little aggressive by Jay. The first down B did work. The second one you had to imagine Capitancito was ready for it.
Yeah, that's right, Capitancito. He's just so ready for every single option that Jay is throwing at him. And I think that Jay, he's losing his patience a little bit. He just wants to get this first stock off of Capitancito, but Capitancito with the missiles, with the charge shots. Oh, doesn't get the kill. It was a good hit, but not good enough. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, doesn't get punished as hard as I thought he was going to get punished.
Yeah, that could have been rough. Could have been really rough. But I mean, Jay just struggling to get this killing blow. Capitancito just chilling on stage. Okay, you got him off stage. What's the edge guard attempt? Look at the retaliation, but beautiful F smash afterwards. You went from the off stage on to the on stage just to go right back off, but now you're down to stop.
That's right. And now Capitancito with the throw. Oh! I wasn't expecting that. I'm not.
Just out of nowhere.
No, Capitancito's just going at it right now.
Normally, before you hit a home run, there's at least a pitcher on the mound throwing a ball. Capitancito was just swinging.
Ooh.
Are we gonna? That could have been such a good, stage spike attempt.
Yeah, and if Jay had gotten that stage spike, the momentum would have completely changed towards him. But right now, getting this kill, and he didn't get a lot of hits on him, so he could definitely bring this back.
Yeah. That was such an early stock to be able to take that it lets you know your game plan is correct if you can get it there. Are we going to do it again? Oh, oof. Yeah. Jay needed to do that up B.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, upper. Oh, no. Another upper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Bagger connects. I don't know if you're making it back. Oh, that missile.
Yeah. That was the danger zone right there for Capitancito.
Still not over yet. You're still in the danger zone.
Oh, no. Capitancito gets one hit on Jay. The pressure. Oh, no punish.
Really difficult to punish that down B if there's no slash afterwards. Pretty much lagless. Oh, that's it?
No, the GI Cops is smiling upon Capitancito. He makes it back. Is he gonna survive? Forward throw.
How do you survive again? Somehow that works. The minefield just posing to be such an issue for Jay.
No!
You threw out that up smash right there. He can't believe it either. He's like, oh, wow, I can't believe I threw that out and it worked. Ooh. Good gracious, I will take the victory, though.
Like, I'm just speechless right now. Like, you just said it yourself, right? Like, he threw that up smash. He just went like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna up smash. And Jay, I'm sure that Jay wasn't expecting that up smash. I mean, it was just so out of nowhere. And Jay, without even knowing, he jumped towards his dad up smash on the side of Capitancito.
Wow. Wow.
Jay can do about this monster that he has in front of him that goes by the name Capitancito, the little captain right here.
First, take a breather because my heart's beating out of my chest, and I'm not even the one playing right now. It's really, I think it's similar to what occurred, which is your off-stage game is phenomenal, but you just have to get your opponent there. So just take a little more time picking your openings, because when you are correct, when you get that dash attack, when you get that one up air, you are doing so much to your opponent that I think that's your win condition. You no longer say, let's do tit for tat, let's do a trade. You say, I'm going to get you off stage, I'm going to search desperately for that opening, and then I'm going to win because of it.
Oh, and now cool Capitancito going up back to the Palu. Yeah,
Jay,
okay.
switching to Paulo.
I thought that he was gonna dish out the Ken. He just baited me.
Well, there are a lot of projectiles to worry about, so I can see why maybe you don't want to do the Ken. But I mean, we just seen Capitancito defeat a Palutena very convincingly, a really solid one. So I do respect Jay's, confidence in his ability, saying, yeah, but that Palutena wasn't mine. Just surprised that you stopped the Meta Knight so soon when your Meta Knight was making a comeback. Your Meta Knight was looking great.
Yeah, exactly. He was doing a lot of good adaptation with the Meta Knight, so maybe the Palu change could pretty much reset the work that he had already done against Capitancito. What do you think about Town and City?
I think as long as no one's on one of those platforms while they're leaving, pretty even stage. I don't think anyone gets too large of an advantage. Yeah, Palu can do some platform conversions, but at the end of the day, you're not losing your stock for it. You're just taking some damage. And the blast launcher is pretty normal. Nothing too crazy. I don't see anyone just exploding at a really low percent. Ooh. That's... But I guess the recoveries get a little bit easier when you are Capitancito.
Yeah, really taking advantage of those platforms. And now Capitancito makes it back on stage, gets the back throw, setting up the missile, setting up the bomb. What is Jay going to do? What? What killed Jay?
It almost looked like a up-close missile.
Yeah.
But it hit like a forward smash. Explosive Flame is going to take it though. Dead even. And if you're Jay, you're not complaining too much because you were down by so much earlier that being even at this point is fine.
Yeah, it's like catching a breather against a player like Capitancito. It's gonna be really crucial, just try and get your mind game into a much more relaxed place. Let's leave it at that. And the down tilt into the dash attack. What a way of using that up air to get rid of the bomb.
Yeah. Instead of being defensive and having to run away from it, just hit it away from you instead.
And now Capitancito opting to play this much more passive game, the projectile game, the zoning game against Jay. And Jay hasn't been using the reflector as much as Jack was doing, so maybe he's not using it as much to throw Capitancito off his balance, but this up smash is just so strong.
Yeah, and just clearly Capitancito's not afraid to throw it out. It just happens to always be the right time.
He's got a crystal ball, man. Somebody is whispering when he should up smash.
Now's a good time. Go for it now. Another missed ledge trump attempt. Fortunately, does not get punished initially, but a spot dodge, one too many. And Jay, needs to close this gap soon. Needs to get this stock. You're already at 58% on your last stock. You need some magic to shine down upon you really, really soon.
Yeah, he needs to... Oh, up smash is not gonna kill, but what Jay needs is to grab Capitancito's crystal ball, because he needs to make something happen, and that Nair is what he needed to take Capitancito's second stock. But once again, Capitancito, he's just happy playing this much more keep away game.
Yeah, that reserve play style, that defensive play, which when you have a lead, why not? That is the safest thing to do. And I wouldn't want a player like Jay to catch me either, because Jay can do some big time damage given an open.
And Capitancito just taking his time charging that charge shot. Oh, okay. I thought
You can only take so much time.
Exactly.
Because Jay is starting to bring it back. You're not in jeopardy of losing your stock quite yet, but you're really close to it at 72.
Yeah, that advantage that Capitancito once had that allowed him to play the much more keep away game, it's slowly but surely disappearing.
Yeah, and because of things like that, that up air, quite the risk.
Dude.
Is this it?
Oh,
my God.
it is it! It is it! You called it! You called it!
Capitancito just throwing it out there, holding it for so long. That charge shot was there for possibly 20 seconds or so. And just at the moment's notice, just throws it out there and says, you're not ready for this. Too late for you to reflect. You know what? Go to game number 3. You get the counter pick because you are trailing by oh so much at the moment.
And not to quote a pretty famous song from a certain band, but I'm a believer, man. You know, I'm a believer of the Mii Gunner. Like Capitancito, he's just determined to show us the power of that Mii Gunner, and I'm beginning to believe in the Mii Gunner church, man.
Yes. And I am believing in it, and just that was just such a stellar performance. Captain Zig, this Mii Gunner is here to play, okay?
Yeah. Like, when I saw that Capitancito was just throwing the Mii Gunner, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I wasn't so sure. I was like, yeah, Mii Gunner, I've seen what the Mii Gunner can do, but I don't know, man. I don't know, but that doubt that I once had in my head, Capitancito just squashed it. He's just been so on point with the up smash, with the missiles, with the charge shot. This man, he's out for blood, man. He's like a shark. They can smell blood in the water.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how much you're bleeding. You are bleeding, and Capitancito is like, that's enough for me. All right, 1 drop, 2 drops, doesn't matter. I'm coming over there. And Lilac is the counter pick. This is what Jay is hoping would turn the tides in his favor. Maybe the boost that he needs to be able to take a game off of Capitancito, which the last opponent Capitancito had was not able to do it. Off to a great start already, 66% unanswered. Finally, Capitancito getting a hit.
And I believe that this is the Capitancito's second set back-to-back.
Yes.
So maybe I would have thought that he was a little tired, you know, after such an exciting set against Jack, but his energy levels are just off the charts.
Yeah, you're either a little tired or a little more pumped. Right now, it looks like Capitancito is definitely the latter. Lilac Cruise possibly posing a little bit of an issue. Is Capitancito not able to get his footing? Yay, beautiful back air right there. Really interesting option.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to see maybe a Nair to try to take the stock.
It's definitely... Yeah, it's such a good option that I'm also surprised that we didn't saw it right there, but maybe Jay should have went for it, because Capitancito slowly but surely closing this percentage gap against Jay with the missiles, with the bombs, with the up smash once again. I'm telling you, somebody's whispering to Capitancito, you gotta up smash right here. This man can't see the future.
Yes, and right now I can see it as well, and I think I'm seeing a future for Capitancito. 3-0's another opponent. Jay, trying to make me eat my words though, does get that killing blow, but the damage has been done. Your opponent was at 154% while you still were healthy as could be. You went off stage once and you never made it back.
Misses that grab, gets punished with the nair, reflecting the bomb, trying to go for the down tilt, but gets the back air, gets the explosion. Oh, misses that grab, and Capitancito retaliates with the backer.
Fortunately for Jay, keeping that mental composure. Great forward smash, punish that up smash, great stuff. But, you know, despite the fact you lost that large lead, Jay clearly not deterred, not phased. Still playing the game correct. Still actually winning, almost taking the stock.
Oh, here he comes, here it is. Yes, there it is, the down tilt into the backer. One of the most known combos that Palutena has.
Oh my goodness, bro. Capitancito just firing on all 4 cylinders at the moment.
He, despite losing one stock, he quickly goes back into this violence mode, the berserk mode. He doesn't care. He's not fazed by what his opponents are doing to him.
You can tell Capitancito looking for that up smash. Yeah. There's a certain percent and all of a sudden you just know what he wants.
Yeah, you know that he's fishing for that up smash. He starts, like we were talking about earlier, how he's like a shark. He smells one drop of blood and he just wants to take this kill. But Jay, with a pretty good lead against Capitancito. Oh!
He still lives, but just what an interesting dash attack to go for right there.
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised that it didn't kill. That just goes to show you that Jay's DI is just so good right now. Oh! Dead? Yeah.
And talking about firing back, Lilac Cruise seemed like a good counter pick, but that 2-stock proved that that was indeed great. A great choice. I don't know why Jay's shaking his head. I don't know. You 2-stock your opponent. I think you did okay. I would take that all the way to the bank. Put yourself on the board and a chance now for a reverse 3-0.
It could happen, man. It could happen. Or maybe he's just shaking his head off, like, to shake off his nerves. Like, oh man, that was so close. You know, when you get a pretty close set against someone and you know that you could have done better, but you end up winning and you're just like, okay, I won, but I need to do better. I know I can do better, and I know that Jay, he could definitely get this reverse 3-0, just like you mentioned it.
Yeah, definitely able to do it. You did the hardest part. You put yourself on the board. You got a win. Now you just got to do it some more. You got to win one more game, and then after that, one more game, and next thing you know, you put yourself on the boards as having a set that you have won in your pools.
Do you think that we're gonna see a change of character from Capitancito?
I don't think so. I think Capitancito is probably just not a fan of that stage. I think that stage might have messed him up a little bit. Kalos is where Capitancito is going back to, and we will see what happens.
We will see. We will see. Looks like Jay doesn't really want to engage directly against Capitancito, but this upper into the upper, but doesn't get the anything after that upper. But getting 3 uppers in a row, man, I think it's enough.
That's enough. That's where we draw the line. We're like, you know what? You did 3. You did 3. It's cool. It's cool.
Do you need more? You want more?
I'm an up air fanatic personally. I'd like to up air until the stock is gone, but my opponents has never let me do it. I think that's why I'm not in the finals. That's why I didn't make a cut.
Maybe it could be, but right now Jay with this nair trying to go for the 2-frame punish with that down tilt. But Capitancito doing a really good job of mixing his timing when he's going to get back on stage. He doesn't go immediately into that up B.
Yeah, and that's something which I'm glad you pointed out that Capitancito's done really, really well. Is somehow maneuvering these recoveries. You think with Mii Gunner, it's just a simple up B, that's all you worry about. But the double jump timing, the projectiles that come out, the straight attacks, or just the phenomenal angles that are chosen just make it so difficult to edgeguard Capitancito.
Yeah, and now we can see that Capitancito once again, he has the lead and he quickly changes his playstyle into this keep away game, but he's just making me look like a liar because he gets another up smash.
Look, you're not the only one that's confused by the playstyle. Everyone that Capitancito has faced today has been confused by that playstyle. Sometimes he's running, sometimes he's fighting. You just don't know what you're gonna get, and it varies moment to moment.
Yeah, that is one of his biggest strengths. He doesn't allow his opponents to get accustomed to his playstyle, and that's why he's been taking so many games off of a lot of strong players, but the back air wasn't enough. The DI got smiling upon Capitancito once again. He doesn't want to let go of this versus stock.
What a recovery though! That up B just to drip slightly over to the ledge. Jay had Capitancito in such a compromising position, but just wasn't able to seal the deal.
Spot touch. Once again, Capitancito, you doing a really good job of keeping Jay at bay. Back throw, sets up the missile. The dash attack, Jay is up stage. Oh, the tilt. Oh, I thought that the up smash was coming.
There, not enough to do it quite yet. Going deep, trying to make it work, but still not able to get the hit. That's huge.
Yeah. And Jay just keeping it simple and clean with that tilt to get Capitancito's first stock.
It took some time, but you managed to do it. But the fight is not over as you now can get back off the stage. Great tech right there. He's starting to get some damage of his own. Jay puts on the 29. A nair into an up air, great stuff. And most importantly, avoided that up smash that Capitancito was throwing out.
And now, what is Jay going to do about this disadvantage? He needs to get a chain of uppers to close this percentage gap, because Capitancito, well, we've talked about this a lot of times before. When he has the lead, he doesn't really engage on the CQC against his opponents.
Yeah. Says I don't have to. I already paid my dues. I paid my taxes by getting in this position. Now it's time for you to pay.
Yeah, exactly. It's time for you to chase me around.
But fortunately for Jay, even though you're at 166, you're still alive. I mean, the damage is still being racked up, but you're avoiding the killing blows, but I think this back throw is going to be enough.
Yep. You just said it yourself, that back throw. Jay's percentage was just so high that there was no doubt in anybody's mind that that back throw was going to kill. But Jay, he's back and back for vengeance. But Capitancito with the parries.
The parries, the punishes, the grabs through the smoke screen of the projectiles. Things are getting out of hand. Jay needs to close this out now if you want a shot at still being able to defeat Capitancito.
I'm not gonna lie, man, things are not looking good for Jay. Once again, the advantage that Capitancito has is just so much. He's got one stock lead against Jay, setting up the bomb, setting up the missile spot, gets hit in the face by Palutena. Who didn't block all the up air, and Jay taking Capitancito's second stock.
You gotta shield that pinky toe sometimes, but even when you're not shielding it, the back airs come through later, fresh off the Angel platform, and Capitancito defeating his second victim of the day.